before we get into this video, let me just say I'm gonna try to keep my words as careful as possible, because we're talking about a man that has a lot of power, and I'm not trying to be next on a nigga hit list. You know what I'm saying? This is a sick nigga, so I'm just gonna chill out for this one. But I have a lot to say anyway. But let's get right into it. This is about Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. You might know him as Biggie's right-hand man before he died, rest in peace. You might know him as the owner of Revolt or whatever else you know him as. But today you know him as a weirdo and a whole bunch of other things. And I'm not going to get into too much of the case. Actually, we're going to get right into the case. Fuck it. Cassie has accused this man of a lot of things, and I'm not going to lie to you. I believe every single one of them. There is one thing, though, that I halfway agree with, and that is the Kid Cudi situation. I don't think they should have blew up his car. But I think anytime Kid Cudi is talking about heading to a studio, I think you need to blow that shit up before he gets there. I hate Kid Cudi's music personally. I never understood the influence that he had on people. I personally just never liked his music. I would hope that he never touches a studio ever again. You know what I'm saying? But with all due respect. I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention to Diddy's interactions with a lot of men in the industry, but it is very weird. And I've always felt like he's probably done something to a lot of these dudes.
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like
Mr.
when
Lee.
you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No.
I like that.
Shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you
scrambling
and scraping for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a wish.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs. Goddammit, I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, Fab walked in.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up.
That's why
I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. Fab big groove. Go ahead. No, groove.
Killing.
Look. Come tell the story.
So whether it's been Fabulous, Jadakiss, there's something weird. There's a weird connection between those guys and Diddy, and I've always noticed it. And on top of that too, the house parties and stuff like that, when people go to this party, it almost feels like an initiation of some sort. It's all weird, and I don't want to get too far into it. I believe everything that Cassie's saying. Here's what I don't fuck with though. Diddy had the fastest settlement of all time. I've never seen a settlement that fucking fast. The news came out for me in the morning. By the time I went to sleep, the settlement was done. He got straight to it. But with that too, the settlement shouldn't have been taken. I wish Cassie would have stood on business. But I was rumored to be around 30 mil from what I saw. 30 mil is quite a lot of money. And on top of that too, if he did that to her before, I can understand the fear of it going further than that, especially if everything that she's accusing this man of is true. I might take the 30 mil and get out the way, because I'm not trying to die, you know what I'm saying? And that looked like that may have been where this might have headed had she kept going with this at some point in time, or something of the sort. And I'm not trying to accuse Diddy of being a killer, but if the shoe fits, wear it, my nigga. People are seeming a little shocked, but I do think at some point in time there's gonna be some type of documentary like R. Kelly, Surviving P. Diddy, that's gonna come out. And a lot of the artists you see right now that are kind of defending P. Diddy and stuff like that, they're gonna have to backtrack all of this. And some people aren't saying anything. As sad as it sounds, I understand people who want to talk about taking a stand and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna get any legal action. So because of that, he's still a walking free man. So if you're gonna go against him to try to get a better look on the public court of opinion, I just don't think that it's a smart move at this point in time, because the man is still free and he's still powerful. I just wouldn't make that move if I'm trying to keep my career going and stuff like that, especially if I don't have a hand in it. I just have knowledge of it, because at the end of the day, the person that started all these accusations is now out of it because she took the settlement. So why am I now about to tarnish my career or put me at odds with a man that I know has done a whole bunch of wild stuff when the person that started this whole thing has now taken it. That's like when people was continuing to boycott the NFL, even though Colin Kaepernick was begging for a job in it. Like once he turned on it, the person that started the movement, everybody else should have been like, well, fuck it, we done. And it's the same thing here. Like Cassie took the settlement, leave it alone. Stop pressuring people to jump out the window. I understand that what he did was terrible and stuff like that, but the person that came out with all this took the money. I don't see enough people killing her for taking the settlement. You know what I'm saying? Especially if all this shit is true, you're supposed to stand on business and get your true justice, not the bag. But she chose the bag, so I'm not going to be mad at anybody for choosing not to say anything, because to me it cancels each other out, and it just is what it is. She came out, she accused him, she got that bag, and it may be her reason, it may be her thing to get the bag the entire time. But this will be a time in history that we will remember when that Surviving P. Diddy documentary comes out, and we will look at the fastest settlement of all time, and it may even come out how much the settlement actually was. It's going to be very interesting to see, to say the least. Yeah, man, the music industry is full of a bunch of weirdos. A lot of weird things go on, and I've understood that from a very, very young age, because my pops put me on a long time ago. That's another reason why I don't support the idea of idolatry. I'm fans of people, but when I say I'm fan, I'm an admirer of what they do. I'm not one of these people that don't think they can do no wrong or don't hold them accountable, as you can tell in my videos. So me and other people, when it comes to fandom, are completely different. I don't spaz out. I'm not gonna pass out or cry or scream when I see my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no license for dick riding, nor do I have a saddle. That's just not me. I was told a long time ago that dick riding is not a form of transportation, and I stand solid on that. And so I stay to me. I keep it prideful. You know, I salute. I like what you do, my G, and I keep it pushing. I don't look at people the same way, but these are celebrities and artists have done a lot of stuff to get to where they are. And I'm not saying all of them, but there are some gatekeepers that they may have had to do some things with, or make a deal with, to get where they are, and it shows. And when you start to hear stories like this, just know that there's plenty of other stories about, especially when it comes to women in the industry, that you have not heard. So just be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying, and just honestly just pray if you into, like, you know, religion and stuff like that, because that's all you can really do. But remember that a lot of these deals and stuff that are being taken are double-sided. They may not be aware of everything that they're signing up for, but they know that it's coming at a cost that you probably shouldn't pay, but they feel like that the outcome of it is probably rewarding. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get off this topic. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's your boy Raekwon.